In this episode, a hacker is caught, AT&T loves Windows Phone 7, and Apple News. QuickSurf Internet Media presents The Geekinator, talking about all things tech and geek. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm your host Adrian, coming to you almost live from lovely Phoenix, Arizona, here in Studio C1 at QuickSurf Internet Media. The Geekinator is a proud member of the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here. Do feel free to head on over to techpodcast.com, and if you like any of my shows, you'll certainly find other technology-related shows over there as well. Let's go ahead and get into the news for Season 3, Episode 15. Over at NPR, there's a story, a hacker in a massive computer attack is being held. International authorities have arrested a computer hacker believed responsible for creating the malicious computer code that infected as many as 12 million computers, invading major banks and corporations around the world. FBI officials told this to the Associated Press on Tuesday. So basically, this guy lives in Slovenia. He's 23 years old. He has been held in conjunction with a massive cyber scam that went on. Multiple people, at least 3 other people were arrested. It involved a huge botnet. So, I'm all for, non-malicious hacking. If you get something, you want to jailbreak it or, do something along those lines, that's fine. But, hacking where you actually do harm or get information you're not supposed to have, or something of that nature for your own financial gain, that generally is looked down upon. So interesting stuff, but we'll see what turns up after they get everything processed and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and talk about our sponsor for this episode, GoToAssist Express. There are a variety of tools that let you remotely support a client, colleague, or friend, but the only one I trust and rely on is GoToAssist Express. It's the best remote support tool designed for small to medium-sized businesses, and it's brought to you by Citrix. Why? Well, it has exceptional performance, it's very easy to use, and it's secure. IT professionals, really anybody who doesn't have time to squander with a tool that's slow or unreliable, needs GoToAssist Express. There's no IT maintenance or updating. It's so fast that you will be on a client's computer troubleshooting in seconds. And it's consistently reliable. My audience can try GoToAssist Express free for 30 days. For this special offer, visit gotoassist.com/techpodcast. I repeat, my audience can try GoToAssist Express free for 30 days. For this special offer, visit gotoassist.com/techpodcast. From Gizmodo, there's this really cool story I found. The Army's new Tentacle robot can open your door and crawl right in. This is amazing. Just looking at it, it's just like, wow, that thing looks like a bunch of snakes working in parallel with each other. I mean, it's pretty cool. You got to check this out. They're called snake robots. It's nothing new, but the concept is putting multiple limbs to work in concert is more effective than just having one. And so that's what this really is about. Pretty neat stuff. From PC World, there's a story, AT&T to be premier Windows Phone 7 vendor. Now, the thing that I'm just kind of irritated about this story, and this story really more than anything irritates me, is they suck at supporting iPhones. What makes them think they're going to be any better, and what makes me or you or anyone think that they're going to be any better at supporting Windows Phone 7? I don't get it. I mean, I'm all for if Microsoft wants to do a phone, that's fine, but AT&T's network is terrible. Especially if you're an iPhone user. I mean, if you just have a function phone, or all you can do is make and take calls and do some really rudimentary texting, fine. AT&T probably works just as well as any other phone company. But if you've got a smartphone, AT&T is not that great. They're very inconsistent. So The story here is just like, okay, AT&T, I think first you need to get your act together and doing a good job with the iPhone, and then maybe you might be able to do a good job with Windows Phone 7. That's just my take on it. I mean, really, that's just my take on it. From Technologizer, why didn't Apple use rechargeable batteries in the first place? This is referencing a story or a press release from Apple where they've released some new hardware, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Among those is Apple's releasing a rechargeable battery, nickel metal hydride with 6 batteries for your keyboard, your wireless keyboard, plus your Mighty Mouse in my case, but Magic Mouse, or the trackpad that they just released, the wireless trackpad that they just released. And my thing is, you know, why, and David Worthington, the author of this article, says the same thing. Why hasn't Apple been using rechargeable batteries in the first place? I mean, nickel metal hydride batteries have been around for a long time. In fact, I've tested out using nickel metal hydride batteries. You can see it on one of my previous episodes of the Geekinator here. I even still have these batteries, the Energizer ones, and I was underwhelmed. The battery charger was extremely slow to charge. I might try these Apple ones, but the battery charger for the Energizers, you can only charge 4 batteries at a time. It's very slow, and in my opinion, the batteries just didn't last that long. So it'll be interesting to see, and they're you know, over time I'll go and charge the batteries and then not have to use them for a couple months, and then next thing I know, boop, they've lost all their charge when I actually need them, and then I got to go through a 24 to 48 hour charge cycle on the charger that I have. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. So it'll be interesting to see. I may try this out. It's only $29 for the charger plus 6 batteries. It comes with a little wall thing and it can charge up to 2 batteries at a time. It's a lot more compact than the other charger that I got from Energizer, and it's compatible with other batteries, so that's pretty cool. From PC World, Panasonic goes 3D with new camcorder and G-series lens. I included this because I was like, wow, that's pretty neat, but you know, in reality, I'm just like, ho hum, I can't afford the camcorder, and most people can't. So, and not only that, but you know, it's like, what are you going to use it for? You know, I don't get what they're trying to do with it. So we'll see. From TechCrunch, Android takes a new approach to fighting piracy with a licensing service. Now, this is interesting. Pirates looking to illegally copy Android applications are about to face a new challenge. Today, Google's Android team announced that it is releasing a new application licensing service for Android. The service, which is meant to help developers secure their applications from piracy, forces apps to ping Google's home server at irregular intervals to verify that they were legitimately purchased. Fail that check and the app can lock you out. So, you know, they're taking measures to make sure that if you load an app, you know, you can at least have some level of enforcement over piracy of applications. Something that the iPhone doesn't really have a lot of a problem with, but still nonetheless. From Boing Boing, I ran across this really awesome video. It's called Tokyo Time Lapse Video. This is sick. You gotta watch it. It's everything I've linked up is in the show notes, or everything I'm talking about is linked up in the show notes. You gotta watch it. It's really awesome stuff. You know, typical time lapse, except it's Tokyo as it goes through, you know, 24-hour cycles with some really nice music in the background. Really slick, almost hypnotic. Apple hardware. Many of you may already know this. The Apple iPhone antenna issue. Apple has held a press release. They are giving everybody with an iPhone 4 new bumpers or a new case. In addition to that, I'm recording this July 27th, and today, July 27th, this is kind of a scoop because by the time this video goes out, not everybody will have had a chance to react via video. So this will be kind of cool. Apple has unveiled a new 27-inch LED cinema display. It's LED backlit. The resolution is 2560 by 1440. It's pretty nice. It has a built-in iSight video camera, microphone, and speakers, and a powered USB 2.0 hub, and a universal MagSafe connector, and new LED. So it's an ideal companion for any Mac, notebook, or desktop. Pretty cool stuff. In addition to that, they've announced a new Mac Pro with up to 12 processing cores. It's not available until August. Pretty awesome stuff. I went through the product pages for it, and I was just like, boy, I hope this is affordable. You know, I mean, the one that this is replacing starts at $2,500, and that's expensive for what you get. Their base configuration really isn't that much. It's just a single processor configuration, and you know, or a single socket configuration, and you know, quad core, minimal amount of memory. I mean, you're paying $2,500 for not a lot of hardware. So I'm curious to see if this stays that way and you just get more cores, or what's going on with that. But pretty neat stuff. The last thing, Apple updates the iMac line. Now, this is nice. The iMac entry level stays the same. They've updated it to the Core i3, i5, et cetera, processors. You get, you know, basically it's the same thing that they've had, except it's the internals are upgraded, the new Intel's new processor platform. So this is pretty cool stuff. I'd expect to see a pretty big performance bump. You can get a couple terabytes in it now. I think up to 8 gigs of RAM or some insane, you know, it's just like, yeah, that's pretty nice. So pretty cool stuff. Check it out. And with that, this is the end of the show. I'm actually over time, so at least in my recording, I'm going on 12 minutes. Once I get it edited down, it won't be anywhere near that, but still, nonetheless, I thank you for watching this episode of The Geekinator, and as always, you can visit us on the web, quicksurf.com. Everything we've talked about is linked up in the show notes. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Adrian_Bacon. There's a bajillion other ways of getting a hold of me. It's all listed in the show notes. And with that, I will see all of you on the next episode. See you then. Bye.